iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Swallows FC won, Kaizer Chiefs 0 in the DStv Premiership. Of course, before we start the video, just pay a short tribute to Mhlongo, a right back for Bafana and Mamelodi Sundowns. Has played with big players all over the world. Thibaut Courtois from Real Madrid paid his tribute, and of course, one of the best midfielders in the world, Kevin De Bruyne, also paid his tribute as well. Tso Vilakazi, Orlando Pirates' highest ever goal scorer, and also a former Sundowns player. Your message to Mhlongo and the family as well?
Ngizothi to family yakanqonqa, ngizothi to Mamelodi Sundowns and naku team ebekazojoina amaZulu, and kuba bonke nabantu bebhola ngizothi kubo dudu alehlanga lengehlanga ifamily yabo ngizokuthi nje asibeke nje konke enkosini uNkulunkulu uyowazi ukuthi makathi uphile makathi uyathatha.
Thank you so much, sir, for the message as well. Right, Kaizer Chiefs losing the game. They drew over the weekend, and there were some positive signs of some improvements, although obviously you have to say a thing or two about the idea that they're playing 5 at the back, plus with Akatsande as a defensive midfielder. So overall, what was your summary of the game? I mean, Swallows FC won, and they did really, really well. They controlled most of the ball possession as well.
Gulego, number one, we're talking about the Chiefs and Swallows. Swallows are champions at Africa. Beza ku PSL. Chiefs beba fight tela winner i Premiership. Bahlale ba number 1 for 99% in league, and then that 1%, that's when Sundowns came in, ya win the league. Gulego, why ngikhuluma kanje ngikhulumisa ukuthi ngibheke ucoach Coach Gavin Hunt, you're coming to a team ebelwele win the league, and then when you come in and the night team sidlala ama game ay7, but there's no sign of hope. Kule game namhlanje again same thing against the Arrows, udlala ngabantu abayi6 because mazodlala nga 3 central defenders bese ufaka uZulu ngale ufaka uMliko ngapha ubo Katsande. Those are six defenders. I creativity iplap ubani uzocreatela because now so squeeze uNqobo, because now uNqobo he can't space a winging because of uLonduzana uZulu khona lapha la middle he can't play free road ka Khama Billiat, because Khama Billiat now akawazi ukuthatha ama run masayidini because he needs to open for uZulu ngale, he needs to open for Muliko. So it's frustrating for ukubona uNqobo today no Khama Billiat, like they never gave the Chiefs anything.
All right, why do you think that the coach is sticking with this formation? I think maybe a justification for him, we got 2 goals, so maybe it's working, even though they conceded 2 goals. And remember, they were so confused when they were defending against the Golden Arrows. Why do you think he's sticking with this formation? What's the logic do you think is behind this?
Ngulego, I understand ukuthi yini afuna ukuachieve, or is ukuthi ufuna ukuminimize ama-chances of opponent, ngifuna ukuthi ngaconcede. I don't know, but if ungafuna ukuconsider, so when you're getting the ball, what do you do on the ball? Because nguleko igame ikayi2, you defend and you attack. So if uzofuna ukubheka wena ukuthi ufuna ukudefend, what about attacking? Now you're frustrating abo Londuzana, abo Khama Billiat, frustrating abo Londuzana, abo Nqobo, because now they can't play. Akufuna ukukhuluma ngoManyama nje uyayiminasa nje Chiefs fan ukuthi badlala bayi10 abekho 11. Nguleko, I'm confused, and there's a lot of things that pick up by Gavin Hunt that I'm very disappointed kakhulu wena Nguleko, because Nguleko ufike team bayakutshela, coach, you're coming to our team but we can't sign players. What do you do as a coach, madoda? Now ama players enwalonile kwamanye team. Nangu Londuzana lapha kuSwallows, a player onikeze iChiefs problem in the midfield today. He play iChiefs. Ukuthi why ucoach Gavin Hunt angazange abiza lamfana back, but I know why. He's a ball player. Akawathanda ama ball players. So you'll expect into finalize ukuthi kuzoloku kufika induku the whole season iChiefs odlala ngalabantu laba izodlwa kanje. And ayikho enye into uGavinant angathi yena no, but I can't sign players. But Chiefs in ama players signed alone. Why can't you call those players? Because you can't sign players. Call those players, work with them, because there's nothing else that you can do. Laba corner, they are not giving you anything because Babunilabo Parker is there without the whole season. How many goals as a strike? None. Nangu Manyama, Manyama mbona set pieces. Other than that, there's nothing else. I'm so disappointed in Gavin Hunt, and Sengluze he believe in the trust that he can turn the Chiefs around. Looking at the profile like, a profile like yinhle, but looking at him, the way Nzangakhona isn't manje. Kulego yazi sihlala phansi sibuyele back analyze team yakho le owine ngayo i-league tries ukuthi njoba uye wawina 3 times i-league. Ama players wakho, where are they? And in that 2010 my players were were selected now Bafana. I don't remember anyone. So now a question, you play to win, you don't develop players. Your players can't be players you can buy them.
Yeah. Let's have a look then at Swallows. I mean, Brendan Truter came with a plan. He decided to play. He pegged the midfield with a lot of players. Semi Siabi was there. Mtetwa was there. We had given Tibeti, and then there was Rose Khamaldin. Essentially, they actually played with no striker until the last minute, where they put in Mhlongo in the last 15 minutes. Let's talk to the tactics, Zaga Brendan Truter, and where was this game won and lost, essentially.
I'll give the coaches Swallows Brendan Ilontuzana image of the match. The tactical plan was on spot. When I analyze the Swallows a little bit, they pegged the midfield because they respected the Chiefs. But no, Chiefs is a big team. You know what, Kamaldino, when we lose the ball, come back. Cheese boy, now we must lose the ball, come back. I don't want anyone to cheat. For everyone behind the ball. They did very well first half. And you could see Uguti, there was no way Chiefs they would score. There was no way until Libazo Tola that shot Yagazulu Ilonduzana crossbar, and then that set piece Uguti side debate Leano Guti, it's a foul. Yes, Amakosi they would say it's a goal, but that was a foul. Other than those two balls, there's nothing else. And our timing Shilong Atimina, the change of lens with Coach Swallows is to say, guys, now let's go to them. If you get a ball in the midfield, I need numbers up front. Yeah. And if you go wide, I need at least 2 players inside the box. And look at what happened. Second half, totally different. You can think Uguti is not the Swallows set on the first half. But because of the technical plan of the coach, the approach in second half was totally different. Look at the cheese boy. Ngulego. Angeke uye shop a Pick and Pay or always waiting experience. Like I bet you can go anywhere in the world. Angeke. You must earn that experience. You worked for that experience. You must earn it. Look at Uvuyo. Uvuyo, I'm sure, is older than the Parker. Look at Uvuyo the way you can think Uvuyo is about 25, 26. Always on the right position, at the right time, supporting Ilonduzana, right winger, supporting center back, supporting the midfielders. When you see players like Uvuyo, Chisboy, captain leading by example, could run wide Lapana, to square pass. Yeah, that was a square pass. Impaza misile even Okune because they thought Okune Guti angapuma, but Ubone Guti no yazin le pola lehleka cool. He couldn't. And beautiful square pass, a goal. Nkulego, Swallows they doing very well. The boy center back la payana angazi ngithini Nkulego ungibuyisela back ngicabange ama players abafana nabo OJ, players that they don't panic. Abo Edward Maling, center back. Yazi Swallows, they start the ball from the back. He doesn't panic. Even if Nanomabe Uzagwe 1v1, he doesn't panic, doesn't dive. He's always on his feet, making sure Guti is closing the angle of Funayo so that when you can change Guti Agub. Look, Gulego, Swallows, I see Swallows going far in this season.
I mean, you were actually bold enough to even think that it could be top 4 for them, and I was saying to you, maybe it's too early for that. Of course, you keep on racking up points in the first round. Maybe the top 4 could be possible if you keep on getting points in the first round.
Ngulego, the way badlalenga khona first half and second half, for me, I still believe they can still go to that top 4 because of they balance their team. Number 1, experience and youth, and remember that experience doesn't add the number, they add the value in the team. It's not just experience because they've been around playing for big teams and now they're just there, maybe because of time is on their side. No. They're there, they're adding a value, they lead by example. Look at the game here today, Cheese Boy. Look at Matlaba coming in at that centre back where Utlanti failed to give Swallows what Swallows needed on that left back. So Matlaba went in Lapana, experienced player, former captain of Orlando Pirates, stuck in there, make sure that there's a stability in that left back, good organization at the back, experienced players and the youth. I mean, going forward, they've got also an experienced player, Kamaldeen, doing very well. So I'm still saying, Swallows, they will be top 4.
All right, so let's wrap it up then. Where do you go next for Gavin Hunt? You've used Manyama, you've used Paka here and there, you've used Katsande, and you've changed them sometimes. Where do you go? I mean, I keep on making the argument you're not doing anything for you. At what point do you say, hey, let's make a different plan altogether?
Angazi Nkululeko ukuthi mhlambe thina sibukele enye game because sometimes Nkululeko thina sibona the game esibonayo kanti ucoach akayiboni. Nkululeko can you coach for once? I'm just pleading for once. Adlale uNgcobo, adlale uFrosla, adlale uNtshangase lapha nabayi3 emidleleni. Let's see a combination soba nayo lapha emidleleni. Where is Ndiantia? Let's see Ndiantia self. Uzulu is not giving us anything. Let's have Ndiantia lapha at the back. Ayekele into yokudlala alama defenders ayi6 lapha. Akadlale nga 4 defenders. Kahle nje. Left back, 2 center back, right back, and then put those 3 boys lapha. uNgcobo in front of the defense, and then have uNtshangase no Frosla lapha, and then let's have uKhama no Sifama. And then as no choice because of Unekovic asmazi no Musalimele or ufuna ukuhamba, and then uCastro abe lapha. Let's see that midfielder le is created in lapha phambili. That's all that I'm asking.
All right, there you go. That's Tso Vilakazi. He's our analyst, and this is his video. These are his thoughts. You can add your thoughts as well on the comments section if you want to say anything about the game. iDiskiTimes.co.za, that's our website. iDiskiTimes.co.za. We should have time videos and behind the scenes videos on our Facebook page. Please follow us there. And a big shout out to World Sports Betting, of course, as usual, our sponsor, the people that make things happen for us to be able to shoot these videos. www.wsb.co.za. Thank you very much for watching this video.